But for now, Gran Pantano has joined the room, so we're going to be making our way into our next set.
Yeah,
so...
I know that Tatsu, actually, he was very similar to Light, obviously. He was just on the free version for a little while. Obviously, I mean, he could have stayed on the free version if he was going to stick to full Gran, but of course, the very fact that he has an Anila avatar there is kind of proof that he is not on the free version anymore.
Well, he's in the room as well, so...
That's true. Yeah. That is the other thing.
But yeah. Good night, Swampin, by the way.
Take care, Swampin. Thank you very much for coming through with the raid, of course, earlier.
But to start out this set, I want to ask you something that's, been a bit of a debate in my mind for a while. And that is Yuel in this game. So initially, Gamera, of course, has said that Yuel is very strong. I've heard that repeated around by a few other people as well. But me, myself, I'm not 100% sure if I see it. I want to know if you do.
I personally do, because I think a game of this kind of pace, where characters that are fast really benefit from this kind of environment. Characters that can close gaps quickly, characters that can apply pressure well. Yuel kind of fits within that bill really, really well. She has, obviously, Far Medium is still a valuable tool in her arsenal, but having the dash light and the dash medium helping to close the gap and start her offense. And then her offense has just become even stronger in this game. Far Light now being +2, Stance Medium now being +2 for some reason. Even Light Fox Flame has reduced recovery so that she can combo off of that on counter hit. So it's a better frame trap tool. She can force crouch really well, both with dash heavy and of course with Stance Medium. And she has, sorry, not reduced recovery, increased attack level. But it does allow for combos on counter hit now. And overall, just her damage output has been improved, her offense has been improved, and her ability to close the gap has also been improved. So the character is just really, really strong in a lot of facets of the game, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I mean, for me, maybe it's just a case of I haven't run into the character enough at the moment. But I'm very uncertain on a lot of things about her still. I don't know. Maybe it's because the character that I play in the matchup that has to be played in the instance that I run into a Yuel player maybe skews my opinion on the quality of the character. But for now, of course, one of Europe's top Yuel representatives, rocking a new skin as well, which I really like.
Yeah.
Got tuhojuho.
This is color 20, I think, for Yuel. Very nice.
Oh, new ones. Nice. And of course, we got to shout out the Gran drip as well.
Yeah. The Lux edition. Oh, gets the wall bounce, but doesn't get the pickup.
Yeah, not quite enough there for that pickup. Should be noted that going into the release version of this game, there was actually some minor adjustments to Gran's boots to make them just a little bit less plus on block now, which is kind of unfortunate for him. Kind of one of the really good things that the character had going for him. But Tatsu going to be fighting through that one.
Nice challenge with the 6XL.
Yeah, that 6XL really good at just stopping that Gran from stance. Nice. With a raging strike, and Tatsu going to take the first round.
Yep. Lovely counter poke versus 6XL right there with the far medium. Yeah, despite the speed of both of these characters, I expect both of them to play a relatively slow-paced, kind of mid-range focused neutral as a whole. Nice DP.
Nice block. Goes for a throw afterwards. Bit of an unorthodox option, but definitely the correct one in this situation. Just steadily pushing tuhojuho towards the corner. Nice hit, and
doesn't get the wall bounce.
Quite enough for the wall bounce.
That is plus. Oh, could have capitalized big time. That's a big close heavy though.
Sure
Again,
is.
wall bounce gonna have the meter.
Oh, okay.
Oh, does. Oh, okay,
right.
Never mind.
Okay, I see. So one of the things I definitely can agree on with Yuel is I think her use skills are actually very good.
Yeah, each of them has a real nice utility. Well,
Nice.
each of them barring maybe the ultimate DP. I mean, the ultimate DP, it's an ultimate DP, right? But
Yeah.
all of the others, obviously 236U, very long distance gap closer, the 2-on-4 plus on block, and can be used to low profile or high profile things.
I just want to say I really, really enjoy that from Tuho there. Run up, back dash, and then immediate instant dash heavy in.
Yeah.
It's such a nice option. Of course, in the instance that whiff punishes anything, you know, like a throw attempt maybe, that's going to be a massive damage starter in the mid-screen. But Tuho looking down the barrel of Grand Sword at the moment, and yeah, just that simple, easy conversion into Raging Strike. Going to take Tatsu the first game.
Yeah,
Now, I
Tuho
want
being
to just quickly mention one thing that I've only now actually just realized, and that's that we're on this stage because this game actually is going to allow us to play on different stages. And I just want to say how overjoyed I am that I don't have to look at Coliseum all the time.
Yep. Oh, not able to, not quite plus enough right there to get the follow-up after the Gran.
Stuck there with the Raging Strike extension, able just to get that delayed. Crouch light.
Goes
Yeah,
heavy.
gonna go for
Another
basketball.
one. Ultimate Fox Flame for the extension. Almost enough, but not quite. And the throw to get the perfect, gorgeous round from Tuho. Wow,
Ooh, the
all that way
distance!
because it was an air hit.
Really, really strong start from Tatsu.
Complete reversal from the previous game. Tuho pressing out, able to get his way out, but not for too long. The boot going to force him back in, has the meter to spend, is going to cash out into the SBA and end the round.
Yeah, the damage on that Tempest Blade still particularly high. Of course, these longer combos much more viable in Rising if you're going to be ending with an SBA or a U skill because of the minimum scaling they have. I believe it's 50% on supers, that's right? Yeah.
50% on supers, 40% on ultimate skills. Nice dash heavy right there. Going to get the full extension with the Fox Flame because of the crouch state. Look at that damage.
Yeah, nice and big start here for Tuho, able to get the shimmy as well.
Yep, gonna go straight into SBA. Look at how much health that Gran has lost effectively off of 2 hits from Yuel right now. And there it is, the stance M catching the option to try to get out. 2-0, evening up the score.
Also, Tuho's been playing these round starts pretty aggressively. Most of the time it's been working out for him. I feel like Tatsu could do with maybe chucking out a far medium round start to kind of meet a lot of these options. For the time being, breaking his way back out of the corner.
Good DP. Didn't want to hold that offense at time. Oh, tried to RPS. Nice run under from Tatsu to get the stage positioning.
Yeah. That's, yeah, unfortunately, gonna charge the 5U a little bit. Able to get a whiff punish with it there as well. Tuho locked firmly in the corner, but the Brave counter, the counter hit gonna allow for the hard knockdown just to bring him out. Eventually gets this side swap. Yeah, spends on the SBA.
Huge pickup right there as well. I like the fact that he went for the close light there just to ensure that he was going to get that pickup. Constant pressure coming out.
Just one of the things about that 6XL pressure is just there's so much push from it. It makes it really effective corner positioning.
Yep. Just forcing your opponent into the corner with a constant barrage. Oh, the shimmy this time. Tatsu's been doing a good job not biting on those, but gets caught by another frame trap. Keep it nice, quick, and simple. Get that BP back. Doesn't want to stay on the 1.
Really am enjoying these back dashes to
That's right there, not going to get out the corner. Still stuck is Tatsu. Finally finds an opening. Oh, whiff on the throw, but no punish from tuho. But that is going to be enough with the wall bounce. tuho taking the lead, 2-1. I almost fell into the trap.
So I guess quickly while I'm thinking about backdashes, I believe that backdash like total frame time was reduced amongst the entire cast, right?
Admittedly, that's not something that I've labbed and examined, so I can't tell you for sure.
It's something I've definitely noticed with Bubs. His went from 20 frames to 18, I believe, but just looking at a lot of the backdash pressure that tuho's using, I feel like that wouldn't have been anywhere near as viable in the base game. It just feels a lot faster. But, might be incorrect about that. For the time being, gonna be on the receiving end of this Tempest Blade. Just mashes on Wake Up! Fox Flame coming out for the high damage extension here.
Great damage, great corner carry right there as well.
Spot dodge! That is on that major bravery penalty right now. Not that it's gonna matter too much, maybe.
Gotta be very careful here. Can't afford to overextend too much on that pressure. A DP might be enough. Bit more plus frames. Oh no! No punish from tuho though. Slowing down. Don't want to overextend on either side. There's the plus frames. Gonna try to lock Tatsu down. Beautiful bait on the DP.
Thinking Tatsu is so close to chip point there as well from that U skill. The U skills in general do a whole ton of chip.
Yeah.
Nice.
Big extension from Tatsu. Oh no, gets thrown into the corner.
And nice. The tuho is known for the extension there with the 2-1-4U as well. Look at the damage!
One thing that I think that Tatsu might be doing a little bit too much is respecting that 2-2-L on block. After you've blocked that, I'm pretty sure you can try to contest afterwards. You don't have to hold block. I think it's 0 at best. Or I think it's usually 0 in this game. I think it was -2 before. Any yippers, feel free to correct me. I need to double check.
Throw attempt. Gonna get punished by the Yip Dipper. Tatsu bringing it right back in. Really love the spacing on the 5Us.
Yeah, when Tatsu is able to kind of establish his offense, get those big openings, he can make a lot work, but tuho is also doing a good job finding these openings out until that moment where the Raging Strike closes the round.
Really, really good stuff. Yeah, when Tatsu's able to kind of get into it, it's kind of around that far medium range. He's just able to play flawlessly, it feels like. Nice reaction to the clash, able to get that spot dodge out in time. Stop that heavy Starless guy. Nice sweep from tuho though, just to bring the pressure back to his end. That shimmy again. Tons of work.
Oh, didn't quite, wasn't quite, maybe not quite ready for that wall bounce pickup there. Yeah, plus frames once again. Big anti-air from tuho.
Oh no!
Doesn't get the 2-2H afterwards.
You see that Raging Strike conversion almost certainly going to be a kill.
Yep.
No.
No, doesn't spend the extra cash. Had it available to go for the ultimate Fox Flame right there for the link, but
yeah, I think
still.
even so, like Basketball probably would have killed at that point too. Just not much health remaining. But tuho not committing to it. Able to bring this one to around 3 anyhow. Shotgun is being charged steadily. Yeah, going to be able to punish with the throw there. Just get that corner swap.
Not the greatest spacing on that H boot. Oh, the frame trap that time. That one is plus on block.
Yep, no spot dodge on that Raging Strike. Forced to spend the BP. Tatsu now on that minor penalty.
I'm almost certain tuho's probably going to look for another opportunity to go for a Raging Strike if he can start applying his offense.
Tatsu has not been reacting to any of these. Tuho knows he's got all the pressure at the moment. Most certainly going to be able to punish that throw attempt. Now a 3-game lead for him.
Yeah, tuho beginning to gradually run away with this. Oh, and a big jump into start already.
I could feel it. I could feel it in my bones that Tatsu wanted to press throw there, but he didn't, and it was the correct choice. But look at just the chip damage that Tatsu has been taking.
Yep. Over half his life lost, and it hasn't even felt like tuho's done a majorly big conversion yet. Good block that time. Gets the punish too. Important for Tatsu right now.
The shotgun is loaded. Tuho needs to be careful.
Oh, but the dash light bulldozing its way into a round victory once again for tuho.
Yeah. Crucially important there. Does not want to be hit by that 5U. Good.
Oh, nice big frame trap this time from Tatsu. Oh, but misses the link. Honestly, the increased recovery on that EX boot definitely kind of throws off some of that timing that you're otherwise so used to. Oh, that's a big hit right there for Tatsu. Not going to get the cinematic version of Tempest Blade. No, he did. He did. Never mind.
They extended that cinematic range a lot.
Wow. Yeah, this is a very difficult mountain for tuho to climb right now. Stuck in the corner versus a Gran who can space out that boot. Uses the ultimate skill to get the plus frames, but ever steadfast is Tatsu.
Close and anti-air. Definitely the correct option there. Tatsu really well aware of the situation. Nice in. Holds the stance pressure where he needs to. That's good. I was thinking that DP needs to be start being pulled on these plus frames, and Tatsu choosing the correct time to do it. Boot into the corner. Good damage conversion here. Can end with the heavy rising sword for the safe jump.
Wow, the tuho's still able to clip from that range. Tatsu's still on the offense, but the fuzzy mash from tuho once again working out.
This time, able to check the stance pressure though. Good with
Lovely
punish.
with punish.
Wonderful.
Keeps it nice and simple. Tatsu fighting back.
I mean, looking at the score, you'd think the tuho would be having a pretty sizable advantage in the set, but these rounds have really been relatively even. Just feel like there needs to be maybe a little bit more in the anti-air game for Tatsu.
Yeah, tuho has been getting away with quite a lot of those big jump-ins.
No punish on that. Ooh, there's the anti-air.
Speaking of the anti-air, but
yeah, just way too high.
Gonna get the confirmed to boot there, unfortunately. Oh, not able to connect into the 236M.
No, not quite.
Tatsu also not ready for the punish.
Nice jump. Tim's coming in on that back throw. Back throw coming out from tuho as well. Tatsu needs to be ready for the plus frames. Chooses to spend on the BC here. Puts himself on that minor penalty. But tuho now at chip point.
Yeah, very scary for tuho right now. So look out for those fireballs. Look out for those gap closers. And there is the rising ultimate boot. Overdrive surge.
I think that was definitely the correct option to be going for there. So fast, full screen. Oh, the Raging Strike going to come out as a starter here for tuho. I love that Yuel could link with that launcher now.
Yeah, Tatsu also not spending a BP to relieve that pressure either.
No, gonna be paying the price for it. So much damage, and Tuho not quite gonna be able to check this one into a full round yet. Tatsu able to get a side swap, able to bait the Brave counter here, makes Tuho actually spend a second Brave point, but yeah, the chip damage from the Starless guy gonna bring this one to a round 3.
Yeah, very hard round to come back from for Tatsu right there.
This mid-range, this very close mid-range. Close mid-range, I'm sure people understand what I mean.
Yes.
Is just being played so well by both players.
Yeah, close mid-range is what I would think something like Gran far medium is, you know?
Yeah.
That's that kind of space. Important back throw once again. Huge bait on the DP. That's going to be a chunk of damage. Dash, heavy punish to maximize.
Of course, the important thing about that dash heavy starter is not only is it just an extra ground hit, it actually forces crouching as well, so Tuho is able to get that proper corner push before he's able to load all the damage in. Tatsu going to spend on the Raging Strike here. That was definitely a 2-1 for you.
Yeah, I definitely think that Tatsu could have pushed that a bit further, whether it be with ultimate skills or just a basketball dribble. That's punishable.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So no, the conversion that Tatsu wanted there, the one that I definitely felt he was going for, especially with that whiff 5U at the end, is after that kind of like, I guess the bouncing hits on the EX Fireball, he can just link into U-boot anywhere on the screen. Definitely would have been what he needed, but unfortunately not able to come out there. So we got Tuho halfway to a victory here. Is there any kind of pivotal points that you'd say for Tatsu maybe needs to be looking at?
I think it's yeah, because Tuho's doing a really good job once again layering that offense, playing the close mid-range very well, picking up off of his hits fantastically, and honestly I think that's the big thing. Tatsu has been dropping hits here and there, which is usually quite uncharacteristic of him, but Tuho has not, and that I think has been a huge factor.
Good corner pressure at the moment, able to get that counter hit here. Not tons of damage off of this conversion. Chooses not to spend the Skybound Art.
Chooses to keep both the SBA and the Fireball cooldown so that he can save it for this right here.
Yeah, crouching the entire way through that last interaction. Really nice. Yeah,
the patience that time.
Again, just that dash heavy starter going to allow for that crouching time.
Wow, such a big delay on that close heavy that time. Actually, definitely not ready for that one. Oh, and that should be the round.
Yeah, Tuho once again cleaning up a round 2 very fast.
Yeah, again, that stance medium forcing crouch so Yuel gets to have her big girl combos. Hit that grown woman damage.
Dash M in for the slide just to knock Tatsu back. Tatsu's able to regain afterwards.
Oh, misses the 236M follow-ups afterwards.
Yeah, misses a couple there in a row actually. Oh, big anti-F and that very deliberate jump. Loving this extension.
Right, Tatsu gradually working his way out the corner. Both players getting these little punishes here and there, but not able to capitalize until right now.
Just chooses to let that Skybound Art rock. Not quite within a throw's distance. Tatsu has that opportunity now to fight his way back out.
He does,
Oh,
but the
Tuho dash outs first.
no conversion into something like the Raging Strike, that would have been enough.
Oh no.
Oh, but he went into stance afterwards. Tatsu not ready for it to just be held, and Tuho now up 4 games. 6-2.
Enjoying the aggression from Tatsu here just at the beginning. Really like to see it. Nice corner pressure as well. Good tits coming out from Tuho. Doesn't tech that one though.
All these plus frames coming out from Tatsu, layering the dash lights,
yeah.
the 2Ms, and that is exactly the kind of round you want to see as a Gran player.
It certainly is. Lock your opponent down in their own corner for as long as you possibly can. Seal out the round with a Skybound R. Good DP.
Immediately doesn't want to deal with that frame trap. Good block as well. Probably could have punished with a throw there. The DP losing to the fireball.
Just builds up the shotgun, spends it pretty quickly. But still keeping Tuho locked in this corner, pushes him in even further. The mash can help out on that late tech.
Tip, but not going to get the extension. That far light is a bit stubby for Yuel.
Loving the change of pace and Tatsu's pressure right now. Really, really enjoying it. Just wants to take all the momentum he possibly can. Tuho, though, right now wants to try and reversal that. Tatsu not choosing to spend a bravery point.
That might come to bite him. Having all this corner advantage is Tuho. Oh, but that DP, important reprieve right now. But the anti-air, that is not a safe jump.
Not quite,
Great awareness.
not by a long shot. Nice, good counter hit confirmed. Yuel just able to bring this one right back into the mid-screen with the Starless Sky. Tatsu is doing a lot less of just allowing himself to be walked into the corner now.
Yeah, that's
so
so
back a little bit and then just kind of push his way back forwards. Unfortunately, no whiff punish there. Not able to go into the Raging Strike. Good spot
medium
dodge.
fox line this time. Just getting careful mid-range being played. Lovely pickup off the dash light. There's the ultimate boot you were mentioning before. Jump. Not enough just yet. Tatsu has to be careful. 1 BP remaining, and Tuho does have access to SSBA. A solid hit from Tuho will be the end of this round, but the throw after the shimmy is going to get Gran Fantano another game on the board.
Really, really well played. Just in really every interaction, just able to push the momentum in his favor as much as possible, able to regain it when it's lost. These are just the kind of rounds that you want to see Tatsu play. Chooses to go back a little bit on this round start here, doesn't want to push the aggression too much, and Tuho is going to take advantage of that. Nice.
Oh, good whiff punish on the 5U.
Yeah, you gotta let that DP rip at some point, and Tuho not counting for it in that specific spot. Dash L starter, unfortunately not confirmed off that counter hit. But that's a nice and safe boot. Ooh, big
that's
starter.
a big hit. Huge starter right there for Tuho, catching the dash forward. Look at all that damage. Not quite at 100 meter before the combo limit kicks in, but
We got a bit of a desync here. Unfortunately, we're going to be a tiny bit behind, but not 100% sure what's happening here.
Tatsu working back into the mid screen, applying that pressure with the dash light, but the far medium, no conversion afterwards.
You gotta give us the play-by-play. I'm afraid the stream is broken.
Oh, that was a huge jump to the whiff grab, and that isn't going to be an SSBA for Tatsu. That's going to put Tuho at the brink of death right now.
Oh no. Oh no, we're back in. Okay.
It's guess for game.
I don't know if Vero can hear me.
I can hear you.
You can. Okay, cool. Alright.
Yeah. Tatsu bringing it back from the jaws of defeat. Taking that round, it looked like all Tuho, but he's back.
We're getting some fast-paced Gran Blue on the screen right now. Just while
Big wall bounce. Finally, the DP from Tuho. Not able to anti-air that jump as well. Or is he going to go for the dribble? No, no fireball. Nice throw. All right. Another game for Tatsu.
Okay, cool. So we're synced back up now. We're all good.
Nice.
Yeah, it's actually going to catch what I think was a peg dash there.
With the sweep. Always very valuable in this game to have that defensive frame 7 sweep. Just useful in the base game, useful in this, especially when people are trying to shimmy with walk and backdash now. Ooh, big whiff punish. It doesn't get the pick up with far heavy, unfortunately, but this should be enough to get the KO. Keep it nice and simple. Close heavy into... Oh, extending it even further.
Yeah, not going to have that combo limit applied. Still not used to combo limit seeming to kick in a lot later on characters.
Well, combo limit kicks in when the juggle stage starts, which is how it was in base Gran Blue, but it feels like in this game a decent number of characters have good ground extensions now. Yuel, Lancelot, Avatar Belial, etc.
I feel like that combo limit kind of point value has still been maybe increasing a little bit, but something else, of course, you know, that Raging Strike and Raging Chain don't seem to add to it. So you can get those really quite long juggle extensions.
Yeah, if they do add towards it, it's a very minimal addition. Oh, again, missing the link into the close medium. Right, lovely frame trap this time. Gonna keep it nice and simple. Take the BP mid-screen.
Yeah, I say you don't want to be doing that twice.
Yep, this time tuhojuho keeping it nice and simple, cashing out to the SSBA. And I think a throw will probably be enough to take it if tuhojuho is able to find that throw. Never mind, Tatsu gets it instead.
Really
lovely backdash. Superb bait on the DP right there.
Really, really nice from Tatsu.
Well, anti-airing with the 236M of all buttons.
Yeah, I feel that might maybe have been a DP, but gonna work out for Tatsu regardless.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Almost in range to get the wall bounce. That would have been huge for Tatsu if that happened. This time the RPS DP coming out from tuhojuho. These two playing a lot more aggressive, both on offense and defense this time.
Yeah, they certainly both are. tuhojuho just going in for a bit more of a slower throw here in this corner approach, but giving Tatsu a little bit of space now. Space that's covered pretty quickly, of course, by Yuel's far medium.
Yep.
Nice block. Gonna get Brave counter, tuhojuho on that bravery penalty now, but... Oh, and it could be impactful. It could be very impactful. Gonna extend into the U-boot. Not enough for the kill!
A sliver!
By the skin of his teeth. And then, yeah, just caught at the startup of something there. And
yeah, maybe
suddenly...
tuhojuho wanted to try to react, go for like an SBA or SSBA, but Tatsu now closing the gap. 5-6.
Really, really making strides in this set now. Oh, gonna be a punish there on that sweep. Just gonna DP that one straight out.
Yeah, that time, of course, because the DPs have been introduced a lot more on defense from Tatsu, tuhojuho waiting instead of extending afterwards.
Yep.
Big far medium.
Stuffs out the first far medium, does not stuff out the second one. Big damage to tuhojuho here. Ooh, the link into the U-Starlet Sky this time for the hard knockdown. Great anti-air.
There's the anti-air with the Yugetsu. Very nice.
Non-counter hit as well, that extension, I believe.
Oh, big jump in round start to beat the fireball immediately. Not quite far enough to get that throw. Finally, a big anti-air from Tatsu this time. Carried all the way to the other side of the screen. The shotgun is here, loaded and powerful.
Felt like he could have gotten an extension into that U-boot there, yeah. What a time to let that one rip, though. Just needs to close out the round.
It's looking a bit difficult, though. Now in the corner, Tuho can take this round if he finds the hit, but the punish... No, not even a punish.
Yeah.
Just gets the throw regardless.
These throws have been coming out quite a lot in response to that low follow-up from the Hanarashi. They've been working out really well for Tatsu. Nice TP.
Lovely
Very
again,
good.
just backing off. Tatsu usually really likes to back off in those situations just to give himself some space.
No extension off the anti-air this time, but able to take back a more favourable positioning.
Yep, take those plus frames. Again, there's just delays on defense coming out from Tatsu. Really, really nice.
Really good. Yeah, needs to be so careful when using those very offensive jumps. And we're on 0 BP for this SSBA.
This is going to sting. What's next for Tuho? The throw! There it is. I mentioned it in the previous round, but Tuho not able to capitalize that time. This time, all it took was the throw to get back further in the lead.
Nice punish. Just lets the DP rep immediately. Oh, nobody wanted.
Somehow missed that punish. Gonna pay for a little bit of a stance follow-up as well. Nice catch on the attempt to take the turn back from Tatsu. Once again, all the plus frames coming out. Lovely catch with the close medium.
What a courageous press. Really nice from Tatsu.
Oh, but the big frame trap with the close heavy. That should be enough for the KO. I think, maybe.
Oh, maybe not quite.
An ultimate
Oh,
skill
no.
ender, the DP.
Yeah, the UDP hit the QC pose at the end. Tuho taking this first round.
Yeah, makes sense to end with a DP there. I'm not sure if the 236 was off cooldown, so it would have done reduced damage if it wasn't.
Tuho not wanting to hold the pressure, spends the bravery point. It's enough to push Tatsu into the corner as well. From the interaction that follows, Tatsu's going to let the heavy rising sword rip. Good pressure. Nice interrupt.
Yeah, lovely little check with the 2L right there. Nice with punish.
Do you feel like Tatsu has not really been dealing with these spots for those two?
Yeah, that's defense against Yuel, definitely something that needs to be practiced in this version of the game. Almost gets the KO right there. Oh, looked like he was going to bait the DP, but the backdash not far enough, but the DP in response. Tuho expanding the lead once again, 8-5.
Yeah, that lead was looking a lot tighter just a few games ago, but we're back to a 3-game lead now for Tuho. Just happy to sit there and stance for a little bit, just threatened with its existence. Tatsu's got him in the corner now. No anti-air. Again, just that brave counter just to keep him in the corner.
Yep.
Nice and slow between them. respecting each other's pressure, respecting what each other can do. Tatsu's making moves now to bring this more towards the left-hand side, but Tuho does not want him to do so.
Ooh, not going to capitalize off of that. Unfortunate Tuho not capitalizing off his hits quite as well as he was before. Still maintaining the pressure situation. Nice challenge with the 2M though.
Now anti-air on the side of Tuho. About half of each player's health remaining. That minor penalty now for Tuho, leading into a major one as he spends that BP. No wall bounce. Needs to be careful of a reversal, and look how much damage that throw did.
Oh,
there you go.
The slight close on the dash to beat the throw. Very nice.
And that is the risk of spending your bravery points very liberally. Oh no, anti-air there. The range on that jump normal, just able to catch out while her button Tatsu was pressing.
Solid corner carry.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh! Most likely wanted to brave counter there, did it too preemptively and is going to suffer big time for it. Huge damage coming out from Tatsu. Safe jump, of course.
Yeah, again,
real tough for Tuho right now, but catches out immediately. I like that reversing the brave point situation.
Yep.
Are we going to see a raging strike coming out from Tuho to try to close that gap even further?
No, goes for
Does have the corner advantage.
Tatsu has not reacted to a single raging strike yet, and now might be the chance where he needs to, if that RS comes to begin with. Good bait on the DP.
Yeah, I'm honestly quite shocked that Tuho didn't push that offense further. You know, of course, Yuel having such good pressure options, being able to layer with so many different things, you know, that raging strike not going to be on the front of Tatsu's mind, as you mentioned before, so missed opportunity, I think, from him right there.
Oh, great pull on the DP. No, Tatsu has not been reacting to the raging strikes on offense, really at all.
A big neutral jump from Tuho right there.
Nice. Delayed button.
A follow up after the far medium.
I was about to say, I'm feeling the jump coming. Oh no. That is not a point you want to be spending, especially with how much damage that throw is doing now. Locked into the corner with that minor penalty against Tuho. Probably not going to see the raging strike here.
Oh, but the dash L to brute force his way out. Tatsu clawing it back once again. Rushing in to try to establish that offense, but it's Tatsu that comes out on top once again.
Oh, gonna catch the spot dodge there, and that air stall from the JU just floating over Tatsu's 2H attempt. Tatsu being really reserved on his DP choices here. Does not want to pull it until the moment is right. There we go. Had a feeling that time. Really offensive boot.
Yeah, huge anti-air with the close heavy, and he gets to convert as well. Oh no, misses the 2-on-4U.
Yeah, does miss it there. Would have been on cooldown regardless, so would have done less damage. Gonna see a spend on the SSBA here. This is a 0 BP SSBA. Gonna be a chunk of damage. Quite enough for the kill. Very, very close. Chip is definitely a factor, and for the first time in the set, that Rising Sword comes out. However, a DP in response from Tuho is enough to bring this one to a round 3.
Yeah, very aggressive from both players right there.
Nice. Pretty good pressure.
Getting that layered offense, but the DP. Yeah, these two are beginning to slug it out a lot more, I feel like. but it's working in tuho's favor. More than happy to play at this pace. Until that moment, until that throw could be a huge factor.
Not quite able to get that extension off of the far M. But this is still a really good position for Tatsu. Unfortunately, it just pulls a little bit late on that anti-air. Tuho is going to bring this one to only needing one more game.
Yep, set point. Nice and patient round start, both from the pair of them. Tuho is able to get first blood here, bring Tatsu towards that left-hand corner, but Tatsu responds immediately by pushing him back to the mid-screen. Just loving the way that both players are, changing up their pace on offense and in that kind of close distance neutral. Really, really enjoyable to watch, but Tuho is the one with the offensive pressure here in the corner. Pull me here on the side of both players. Yep. I like the decision to brave counter right there. Oh no, missing the anti-air that time. That I think might spell doom. No, doesn't finish the combo.
No, Raging Strike there.
Just being very patient right now. Trying to make him crack. Is that going to punish? No. The cancel allowed it to evade the SBA.
I was thinking needs to be careful on letting that consistent block string rip just in case he does get supered, but nice awareness from Tatsu to be able to cancel. Ooh, mixed up there on that jump in. No punish. Tatsu needs to be so much more aware of these box flames. Tuho has just been getting them for free the entire set.
And the plus frames, just going to DP out. This time going for the plus frames. Challenging that time of all times. Tuho likely respecting the DP.
Oh no.
Oh, definitely wanted that Raging Strike a little bit earlier.
No punish on the throw there. Early anti-air from Tuho. Isn't going to lead to anything. Still got the pressure.
Oh, a little bit early on the brave counter.
This is a 0 BP SSBA as well. Going to do a whole grip of damage.
That is going to sting. I do love that characters have voice clips during that SSBA now.
It's
pretty
so
sure that
good.
wasn't the case before, yeah.
It wasn't, no. They added them to Anila's as well.
Yeah.
See the same situation. Yeah, Tatsu bringing another game back in this one, keeping it as close as he can. 2 rounds ending in basically the same way. No anti-air again, that JUS still really helping Tuho. Just lets the M Rising Sword rip on the defense just immediately.
A big hard knockdown that time. Ooh, counter hit again. Tuho, I think, a little bit too wrapped up in his own pressure that he's missing out on some of his confirms. Nice far heavy challenge right there from Tatsu though.
Just want to quickly point out for Tatsu, if he goes back and watches this set, at that spacing, heavy Starlit Sky is punishable. You don't need to be worried about chasing that one afterwards.
Yeah. Once again, another one of those EX advancing specials that was made punishable in this game.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, didn't have the meter to Raging Chain. Yeah.
Do not get DP, Tatsu.
Yeah, this is real tough. True.
Yeah. Was that a true block string? I thought that was medium.
I don't think that was.
Probably could have squeezed in a DP.
It felt like the gap was big enough, but Tatsu probably just didn't want to risk it in that situation. The DP, that is. Another jump in from Tuho, not anti-aired. Nice. Spacing just outside of that 2M range. Good challenge this time from Tuho.
Oh, nice. Crouching hit as well. Spends the bravery point. It's going to be a pretty big punish from the DP. Unfortunately, misses that dash heavy starter this time, so no punish.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. That would have been a lot of damage for tuhojuho otherwise. Nice counterpoint with the 2M though.
Plenty of damage with the use of that youth box flame as well. Really nice. I'm really enjoying Tatsu's like staggered runs that he does. They're so nice. Just being able to threaten space so easily without having to commit to a normal commit to 6XL. And there it is.
Yep, that is
taking this one 10-7.
The simple frame trap enough to close it out. Both sets really great to watch. Both going almost the entire way, and just a lot of great gameplay from all of our competitors tonight. Honestly, it was really fun to see how our players kind of adapted and adjusted to each other, particularly in neutral, how they tried to kind of download each other's offensive habits, and just overall very interesting player dynamics as a whole.
Really enjoyable set of sets tonight. Definitely do enjoy seeing it. I mean, it's lovely to see this kind of high-level gameplay so early in a game's life. Of course, you know, coming from base scrambling, there's going to be a lot that carries over, but a week has gone by and the players have learned the intricacies of this new game. And hey, it's made for some damn good sets. So yeah, just to close us out for the evening, same information that I repeated before. You've been watching the Promenade Ballroom. We do first to 10 sets every Tuesday and Thursday here, starting at 10 PM Central European Time. A little bit of a late start, but the mood is nice, the games are good, and hey, people sure do enjoy doing it. Next week, we will not have a Ballroom. Tuesday, of course, is Boxing Day, 26th of December, and the Thursday after that, 28th, I'm going to be otherwise occupied, so we will be starting back up Ballroom in the new year. I believe our first will be on the 2nd, is that correct? Let me have a quick double check of that. It will be that Tuesday, the 2nd of January, 2024. Next weekly,
Lovely.
Of course, is not going to be this week either. It's going to be the 30th, so that is next Saturday. Same time, same place, you know where to be. Last week we had a record-breaking 76 entrants, which was just absolutely fantastic. I want to see if we can keep those numbers up or similar, or as long as possible, and show that this game sure does kick a load of ass. But for now, we're going to close things out here today. I'd like to thank Viram, of course, for joining me on commentary. It's been wonderful having you.
It's a pleasure as always. Thank you for having me.
And to our 4 players tonight, Saki and Light, and then Tatsu and tuhojuho, for throwing it down and creating some great Gran Blue. But yeah, gonna sign off then. Thank you very much everyone for joining us. We will see you after Christmas, so I hope you guys have a damn good holiday season, and we'll catch you later. Have a nice night everyone.
Take care.